This is Nashville for 3-0 Kentucky against 2-2 Vanderbilt. This SEC 11A kick on a hot summer day. Even though it's the end of September, it sure doesn't feel like it. Last year, Vanderbilt and Kentucky battled down to the wire, and it didn't feel like summer. That
more pass-oriented.
And now they go to the ground with Patrick Smith, and this has been the problem, is Vandy hasn't gotten much on the ground up in Lexington. We'll pay tribute to where we went in Nashville later on in the show. 2nd and 8. Leary, quick throw, and slings it out there, and it's a first down catch and run up to the 34-yard line to Dane Key. Sophomore
has done an excellent job of becoming an option as a receiver.
Kentucky's been great on 3rd down, and they continue to be. Perfect ball to Berry and Brown. And Brown's inside the...
From the opposite hash, the out. Watch him drive this football. That ball was released. Kentucky hasn't leaned on the run game so far.
They take Davis out, put Juton McClain in, and by far the best run of the game. And McClain breaks it. Touchdown. 36 yards.
Going to break this away, and you'll see a big hole open up right here in the middle. So you've got an unfit gap. Look at that, easy. That's a clean read for Juton McClain. He's up.
For Swan, and this offense needs to get out to the 49-yard line to move the chains, eludes the pressure, and picks it off. A pick 6. He eluded the sacks, but Max Hairston's there to take it to the house. 29 yards.
Pressure right as he's getting rid of it from Wallace. Swan did a great job of staying alive, and Hairston is given a gift. We saw this last week.
From 2 to 5. His team's 2-2 to start this season. And Smith is going nowhere on the first play of this drive as Zion Childress was with Smith. 5 for Swan. AJ dumps it off to Smith out of the backfield, and he'll get 1 yard as Alex Afari Jr. is the head coach of the Wildcats. Leary turns and hands to Ray Davis, running against his old team and getting a first down into the Vanderbilt secondary. 13-yard pickup.
Really nice blocking, nice finish on Ethan Barr by center Eli Cox. See him there at the end of that run. The Commodore offense, the ball back.
And to the ground goes Smith, and he'll get a couple up near the 10-yard line. That's the 6th, and Vanderbilt's effort level has been significantly improved as the years have gone on. Alexander's bouncing off Wildcats, didn't get much. Derek Jackson. It's 3rd and 7 for Swan, trying to move the chains, and it's incomplete. Stepping in front of the football on Jaden McGowan was Andrew Phillips.
They haven't possessed the ball enough. A great job of closing on that football to try to disrupt. That's a couple of nice until those receivers start getting more incorporated. They've done a good job early today.
Ray goes straight at him, and he's up past the 40-yard line. He's got another first down, Alyssa.
You guys were just talking about that incredible play.
Receivers largely with the Dane Keys and the Berry and Browns of this world.
And then they go back to the passing game with Leary, plenty of time. Throws the deep ball and got it down inside the 20, inside the 5. It's Berry on Brown. He beat Marlon Sewell for the football. 1st and goal, Wildcats, 56 yards.
Watch it go out and up, turns him around just enough. Create that separation. A great job. Devin Leary, who kind of threw it deep earlier. Cam.
Now on the 2nd and goal, Davis left side. Extra effort, touchdown.
Just muscling his way in there. Jordan Dingle out in front. Dylan Ray pulling a little G lead.
Vandy rattled here in the first quarter, down 21-0. Go back to Humphreys again, or excuse me, Shepard. That is incomplete. Is
pressure right there coming up the middle.
On 2nd and 10, Smith again right at the Kentucky defensive front, gets a couple of yards on what could be the last play. Got 7 on first down. And that ball is incomplete to Humphreys, and Maxwell Hairston jumped the route again.
Hairston was all over that one. Lucky that he wasn't underneath that. Really good on first down. They have been abysmal on second. That's where things have gotten completely off.
Swan has pressure immediately, and it's incomplete, trying to get it to Justin Ball. And Zion Childress, that was right there near.
I mean, Gunnar Hansen at left tackle didn't even come out of his stance. Completely you see 55, he just barely got out of his stance, doesn't even know.
Going back to the transfer portal after this play.
1st and 10 throw is a good ball that's caught by Key.
It's something that us in the media have sort of marveled.
He's on his 5th different school. A fake to Ramon Jefferson and throw a good ball to Virginia Tech transfer Tavion Robinson, who moves the chains for 11 yards. Just to complete what I was saying, his 5th different school, fake to him, throw to Robinson, first down.
First target for Robinson now at Kentucky.
Instead, it's 4-year Kentucky Wildcat Juton McLean, who bulldozes his way near another first down. He had his first rushing touchdown to start the scoring.
Look at the hole open up. Eli Cox does a great job once again climbing up to the 2nd level.
He's got 4 receivers in the pattern. He's a pocket collapsing. He gets out of there, and he's going to run for the first down. And even further past the 30-yard line.
20. Really nice pickup initially. It's Kentucky, no real leakage, but nowhere to go downfield. Leary does a great job staying alive in the pocket.
He now has -3 rushing yards on the season after that 26-yard game. Back to the air, good ball, perfect to Bates. And the big tight end is down to the 10-yard line.
Just won the eyes. Force the field goal attempt.
Alex Rayner to make it 24-0. This from 27 yards out. And it's all Wildcats in the first half against the Vanderbilt Commodores. 4:53 to go. Alexander back there in the backfield. Instead, Swan keeps it, and he doesn't get much. He got a yard as Khalil Saunders chopped him down. 2nd and 9 here. Surveying the field, incomplete. Off the hands of Jaden McGowan. Smith, just a couple inside the 28-yard line, and
back quickly here in the 3rd quarter.
Start the second half. Swan, nice one-handed grab by Justin Ball, but it might have been better if he dropped it because Andrew Phillips tackles him for a loss. For Swan, low snap, takes it and throws, and that is dropped. Shepard with Hairston on him, unable.
Ball in the end zone for a touchdown, got pulled back because of a holding penalty. You got to catch that. I mean, yeah, you want that ball outside. It's receiver for Vanderbilt.
3rd and 11. Swan steps up and goes down. Pocket collapsed immediately, and big Ox, Octavius Oxendine, the senior from Radcliffe, Kentucky, forces.
They both work wide here. And so what Swan does is he steps up in the pocket, and Oxendine does a good job. When you get up to the quarterback level, you got to fall back when he presses up.
16-yard line of Kentucky. That's McGowan going in motion back on the field, and it's Smith running straight ahead. And he'll get inside the drive. And Swan will throw with time, in rhythm to McGowan, but throws behind him. Afari was right with McGowan. Here's a 3rd and 7 for Swan, and throws into coverage and throws it to Kentucky's De'Aaron Jackson. Jackson laterals the football. There are flags down on the field. Andrew Phillips has the ball now, and he's inside the 25, down to the 21. Let's see, it could be a block.
During the return, personal foul. Passing team number 55. Half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. First down, Kentucky.
Vanderbilt. Swan telegraphs this one.
It was a bad decision on this one. The safety blitz, that ball should have never. You're trying to cram one in there. There's 3 Wildcats converging. Middle field safety able to jump right in front of that. Nice return, too. You see if Kentucky can take.
On a 2nd and 6, it's Davis trying the right side on the toss, and that physical running takes him down inside the 3.
Fullback.
Davis follows Dingle to the goal line, short.
On a 1-yard field.
Again, straight ahead, Davis, touchdown. His 2nd today. Mark Stoops' defense forces the turnover, and Ray Davis cashes it in.
Of course, Ray Davis just hammers it in there. Vandy gets him on the hard count for a free 5 yards.
So now on a 1st and 15, Smith unable to get much, just up to the 16-yard line, and Vanderbilt is only run.
This run that we've seen maybe all game for the Commodores.
It has been a struggle for Swan today. He's in trouble again. A lot of the struggles have to do with his inability to have time to throw it. And Deion Walker and Keaton Wade were in the backfield again. Walker has been back.
Deion Walker's just strong. Watch the bull rush. Just walks right back. Keaton Wade running around the edge. Just muddies out.
The last time, but just 3 of 12 on the day on 3rd down. 3 of 13, another drop. And that's for one of the best receivers yard line for Leary. And a handoff to Davis. Davis stutter step move. Makes a man miss, breaks the ankles, and gets near midfield. "38 yards.
This year. Get a puller. Jagger Burton does a good job of getting around. Ray Davis actually runs underneath that block. And Kane Patterson just could not close the gap. Davis stuck his foot in the ground.
Since he put the ball near midfield. Nice catch by Key, a turn, nice move into the Kentucky bitch at midfield. They're still John. Just with 134 yards passing in the game. That ball's behind his receiver, but a nice grab made by Robinson to move the chains.
About some of the attrition in the back end. That's a bad throw, but a catch that had to be.
And back to the ground go the Wildcats with McClain. McClain takes 5 or 6 Commodores with him. Down to the 22-yard line.
Inside carry.
Mark Stoops was adamant last night about his team's identity. Got to be physical. And it's going to pay off with a touchdown. What a grab by Dane Key. He might get a taunting penalty at the end of this on Martel Height for patting him on the helmet, though.
He's going to get a good talking to on the sideline by tight ends coach Vince Marrow. They're going to have that. True sophomore, no question. Working with against true freshman Martel Height. Had a chance to divide his hands, had his hand in there, and Key does a great job tracking this football and bringing it home. That left foot in yards have come on big chunk plays.
Leary will throw, play action. Has an open receiver, and it's Brown that makes the catch, but he's out of bounds.
Let's see if he was out of bounds on this throw. Running out of real estate. I don't know.
Look good.
It looked to me like he got that left foot in.
Watch the left foot.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. The previous play is under video review.
Has to be overturned.
After video review, ruling is a catch. The receiver had 1 foot down with firm control at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Kentucky.
4.5 to go. Swan. Intercepted. It's Hairston again off the carom. Is he going to do it again? Another pick six. What a day for Maxwell Hairston, the sophomore from Bloomfield, Michigan. Here's the second one.
Trying to get the ball to Cam Johnson. It just bounces up. And Hairston, who wasn't on Johnson, is covering the receiver further downfield, just happens to bounce right to him. He finds his way into that same end zone. About the same distance, too, incidentally. He scored a ton of points. He might be the most productive offensive performer that we've seen. They did this was at Vanderbilt back in 05.
So with the Cats going to 4-0, they have Florida next week. And Vandy falls to 2-3, and they play Missouri here in Nashville next Saturday. For Matt Stinchcomb and Alyssa Lang, I'm Taylor Zarzer. Let's send it back to PB in the studio.